The Florida humidity certain to be a factor in this one. There's no other way to say it, really. It is hot. It is humid here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. With the echoes, a cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Turn me up, Panthers. Emoji happy tears.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. His way forward for a couple up past the 30.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The second down throw for Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. To throw, Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Carolina first. Bridgewater to Moore.
First catch there by DJ Moore, who's really starting to come into his own. And he's one of that pack of receivers in the NFL now that looks like running backs and plays like that as well when they catch the football. Last year, nearly 1,200 yards receiving, 78 yards per game, and that ranked in the top 10 in the league. Expect those numbers to continue to grow.
To throw is Bridgewater. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Bridgewater able to get this to Thomas, his tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
First down, Carolina.
First down, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. Here we go with McCaffrey. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
The Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check 26, check 26.
Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Jones. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Pride. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Tackle made that time by v-Kellz. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And they're going to get the 1st down here across the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Bridgewater on 1st down. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
1st down.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 40.
To Ian Thomas. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Bridgewater again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll set up to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Ronald Jones.
Well, this, of course, the home opener for the Buccaneers. A date folks in Tampa have had circled since, I don't know, about 6:30 Eastern time on March 17th. That the day that TB12 officially became a Buccaneers CD.
And think about it this way, Brandon. Back in the old days, we used to talk about what we call water cooler talk, right? You take a break at work and you talk about the team and everybody'd stand around. Now, whatever passes is water cooler talk, the social media, the texting, all of those things. Since that moment that it was announced it was official that Tom Brady was a Buccaneer, that's all these people have cared about. Seeing this game in Tampa, and let's face it, this team hasn't been to the playoffs in a decade or so. Now they're talking about going to the Super Bowl. Forget just getting to the playoffs. That's what Tom Brady has brought to this franchise.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
For Tampa Bay.
God.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep, Antonio Brown. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. So 3 plays already first and goal, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Buccaneers 13, Panthers nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Panthers take over first and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the gun, Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
First down.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater flush to his right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. From the red zone now, Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And again, it's Bridgewater. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. To the air again with Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
On the play. But it brings up.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
A 28-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd and goal, Brady. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A big play there. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
Complete to Robbie Anderson.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Bridgewater. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
To Paul Richardson.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now 4th down.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey.
Not only that he caught on, he held on to it. Not only did he hold on to it.
A close call here. Did the ball cross the plane? I don't know. From the naked eye, this was tough to tell.
Oh, thank God.
It's difficult when there's such a tangle of bodies around. You're just trying to find the ball and make sure just a portion of it crossed the plane of the goal line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
I was back.
Take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right?
Not only held on to the ball, got the first down.
Burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a
3
season
people
with a goal for touchdown
still
score
held
or
on to the
yardage?
ball.
What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
But conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. From the 22, Brady looking downfield for Godwin.
I threw it to the wrong. I pressed the wrong button. I'm so stupid.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson.
This nigga is playing with fire, bro. Like, this game is really pissing me off.
And they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Catch there by Robbie Anderson, and we all know he's got the speed to get.
This game is really pissing me off,
What I
bro.
think is underrated about his game is his toughness and his belief in self. Robbie Anderson was an undrafted free agent who's turned into a big-time player in the NFL, and now landing in Carolina, reunites him with his
Getting
college
away
coach,
with
Matt
everything.
Rule.
Like, what
They were
was
together
that,
in
bro?
Tampa.
Not only did I not catch the ball, this nigga fucking hurdled, then spun, bro.
Buccaneer
Oh,
territory now. It's
God.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right
And I
side.
read the screen.
The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
Bad.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. And that'll be marked down as their 1st sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the 1st half. But now they've gotten their 1st sack here in the 2nd half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A 54-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
Threw the ball straight
There's
to
still time
him
remaining, and there's
multiple
enough time to
times.
get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Hello. Hey.
They'll go again to Jones.
Yes.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
3rd and 7.
Check. Lucky. Check 9. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shit. Hey, 66.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Yetur Gross-Matos brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The 1st sack of his NFL career. Brady not
Go
coming
punt.
to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Airing this one out for Evans. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. So it was 4th down. They go deep.
What you mean I got up on
the first? They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. 4th down there, going for it.
Y'all made a rule that I couldn't go for it on 4th down or something.
How about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
If you ain't across 5-0, got a punt.
And the lead is up to 14.
When did y'all make that rule? I never. Well, that point, that touchdown don't count.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Like, where was that rule at?
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Been there.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Clearly not if I didn't see it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Suck up for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Buccaneers 34, Panthers 13. Bradley Pinion to kick off 4.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
Buying time to his left.
You about to make him catch that. Like, why nobody went to the ball, bro? They're just sitting there.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. To throw, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
5 yards on the pickup.
Literally was
like
just
that,
fucking sitting right there.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On 1st down, Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you can tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Brady going to look to throw, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
10-10. At their own.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Bridgewater to throw it. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
14. And the Panther first down.
So what is he talking about?
To throw is Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line. Today's final score, Buccaneers 40.
Big offensive explosion.
Whatever, dude.
Leading
What?
them to victory, and the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up.
What do you mean? I literally said that the point, like the touchdown didn't count. You still threw a pick straight to me. Like, what are you talking about?
Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tampa Bay, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
What are you talking about? Threw 2 back-to-back picks and blame me. What the fuck? I said it don't count. Oh, that fucked me up. No, it didn't. You just suck and you threw a pick. What the fuck? Still would have lost. You still would have lost. I don't understand. You still would have lost, bro. One of the picks, Teddy overthrew him. What the fuck? Oh, this nigga suck. You're throwing the ball directly at me the whole game. All the passes you caught were fucking contested. Or should have been picked off. What are you saying, bro? I dropped 1 pick on the first possession of the game. Your second possession, I dropped 2 picks. I missed the lurk, and that nigga did a hurdle and a spin. Like, you should have threw like 8 picks, but they bailed you out. Like, you suck. fuck. Play this nigga. Dead.